Hey everyone, this is Mike. This is my day 32 update for January 6th. 10 days post-op, and things are going good. The past 2-3 days have actually been not difficult, but not easy in the sense that I've just really wanted to eat something. Because I've been on this liquid diet the whole time. I've just been wanting to eat some solid food, but I can't. And I don't think it's physical withdrawals. I think it's just my brain saying, hey Mike, eat something that I want you to eat. So the cool thing is today was the first day I could add some soft foods. So I had an egg sunny side up, then I had a scrambled egg, I had half a serving of oatmeal, and then later in the day I finished the other half of that serving of oatmeal. And I wanted to eat one more time because I can eat 3 to 5 times, but I was just full. And I got 69.5 grams of protein in today, so my goal is 70. But I was finally just like tired of eating and just didn't feel the need to, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to eat, because I would have been eating just to eat. So that's been great to be able to eat some new foods, or old foods, however you want to look at it. And then on, when is it? I think on Thursday I get to add chicken and some other stuff. So what does that mean? That means today I'm giving you a recipe, and it's the recipe for something that my wife came up with, so it's really her recipe, but it's chicken chili. And what's great about this is, depending on where you are post gastric bypass, if you're at where you can eat chicken, it'll work. It should work. Well, anyways, let me go over it. Here's how it works. You need a crock pot or a slow cooker, and what you're going to do is you're going to get 1 to 3 chicken breasts, and you're going to put them in the crock pot first. And you can tailor this recipe for however many people you're cooking for. Even if you're cooking for one and you just do 1 chicken breast, you're going to have tons of leftovers for a long time. And if you have a large family, you can do 3 chicken breasts, and you're still going to fill everybody up and still have leftovers. So the meal goes a long ways. Okay, so you got your 1 to 3 chicken breasts in there. Don't want to put seasoning on them or anything like that. If it came with seasoning on it, like at Albertsons, they have these promotional packs where they come pre-seasoned, like with Malibu seasoning or lemon herb seasoning, whatever. You can just rinse that off there. You don't really need it because you're going to have plenty of flavor. Okay, you got your chicken in there. Next, you're going to add 1 can of light red kidney beans, or you could do dark red if you want, but I like the light red kidney beans. And you're going to put the beans in there, and then also all the liquid that's in the can, you're going to put all that stuff in there. Next, put a can of white beans in there. And if you want to substitute this for a different bean, you totally can. If you prefer black beans, you can do that. It's whatever you like, but this is how we made it. So we would do a can of white beans, and again, you're going to get all the beans in there. Make sure you get every bean in there, all the liquid, because all that liquid's just going to sit in there, and everything's going to kind of simmer for a long time. And then the final ingredient is a jar of salsa. So if you're making just 1 turkey breast, you're going to want to probably get like the smallest size jar of salsa, which is probably like that big. And if you're going for 3, if you're cooking 3 chicken breasts, get the taller one. That's probably like about that big. And it doesn't have to be exact, but you're gonna pour all that stuff in there. If you're worried about some of the chunks being too big, you could strain it out if you want, or you could just strain it later. I would put everything in there. So you're going to empty the entire jar of salsa in there. You're going to set your slow cooker or crock pot to 4 hours, cook it on high, and then for 3.5 hours you do nothing. You just let it cook, and then a half hour before it's ready, you're going to go in there, and by now the chicken's fully cooked and it's going to be super tender. It's just going to be falling apart, and you're just going to get a couple of forks or a couple of utensils, and you're just going to lightly pull all the chicken apart. and it's going to break down into these like really small, just beautiful little tiny shreds of chicken, and that's what makes this so great for people with bypass surgery, because it can be super soft. It's going to be really moist. It's just going to be loaded with with juices and everything. So it makes it really easy to eat. And also because the beans have been in there for 4 hours, they get nice and soft also, and they get to just the right consistency to where they're not mushy, but they're nice and soft enough, and they're not hard. So it works perfectly. And don't worry, also when you go to pull the chicken apart to make it all shredded, there's going to be a ton of liquid in there. Don't worry, you want that liquid in there, because after you shred that chicken, in the next half hour, that chicken is just going to absorb all that liquid in there, making it super 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 moist, and that's how you want it. It's going to be lovely. So it kind of goes from being almost like a soup to being this like just really thick, these little tiny tiny strands of chicken, but they're just loaded with all that juice in there. And that's it. It's a really simple meal. So 4 hours, put all the ingredients in a crock pot. Half hour before it's over, you shred the chicken, and cover it back up, and in 4 hours you're good to go. You'll probably have a ton of leftovers. So if you're cooking for a group of people, great. If not, you'll have, if you like leftovers, it's great. I love it, and I can't wait till Thursday, because I have some leftovers from the other day. So the leftovers will probably make it that far. If not, I'll just make a new batch, and I'm looking forward to eating that, because I can do the beans and I can do the chicken at that point, and it's been in a crock pot. And any notes that you got from your doctor or nurse will probably tell you that cooking things in a crock pot or a slow cooker is a good way to go, because it makes the food nice and tender and easy to easy to swallow and get down into your stomach, your new stomach. So that's it. So that's the little recipe for today. I hope you guys like it. If I come up with more, I'll give you guys some more, but this has kind of been a favorite of ours. I love chicken, and I also love Mexican food, so the salsa just gives it that perfect flavor. So there you go. And what else is going on? That's it. It's a new week tomorrow. I'm actually going to go into work and see how long I can last each day. I think I'll do pretty good, but I just don't want to push it too hard. My incisions are healing, but the one on the belly button still feels a little tender, and they're all itching. A couple of them are healing really nicely, but the one on the belly, in the belly button area, is the only one that's kind of bugging me a little bit. But other than that, and having the regular food withdrawals, things are going good. One protein drink I did try was Cryosport, and it tasted actually really sweet. I'm like, hey, this has a lot of flavor. Then it started irritating my throat after a while, and then it could have been a coincidence, but then I seem to have this cold, so that's why I sound a little stuffy. So I'm not going to do the Cryosport again. It'd probably be okay mixing it with water or something. It was just the tropical flavor was just too sweet tasting. My calories today, I had about 635 calories, 69.5 grams of protein. I haven't taken any diabetes medication in a few days. My numbers are great. My highest reading after eating was like 117. Then the next highest reading was 110. And all my other readings have been around 100 or below. So it's just, I love getting a good handle on the diabetes. So that's it for me. I'm looking forward to adding some more soft foods tomorrow. I'll probably add yogurt to the mix and some other things. So there you go. Hope you like the chicken chili crockpot slow cooker, dinner. Crockpot is a trademark name for a specific brand of slow cookers, but that's why you'll hear people say crockpot or slow cooker, or they're the same thing. It's just that there's one company that owns the name Crockpot, and then everybody else calls their product a slow cooker. So there you go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a great week. Hope things went well for you this week. Things are going well for me. So aside from just getting like jonesing for some real food, things are going great. And actually, once I got to eat some soft food today, that craving kind of went away, and I could only barely eat 2 eggs at a time, and I could only have half of a serving of oatmeal. So I felt full afterwards, so that jonesing for some real food kind of went away. So I'm excited about the new foods I get to add, and the fact that I don't need to eat a lot, or I'm not even really hungry all the time. It's great. So so far everything's going exactly the way I was hoping it would. So I hope I find more recipes for you guys, because if I do, I'm going to share them with you. If you guys have any cool recipes, please share them. That'd be cool, because I love crock pots. Are so easy. You just throw stuff in there and you pretty much forget about it, and it's really hard to mess up a crock pot meal. you know, you got to either leave it in there way too long, or it's such a good tool in the kitchen. It just makes everything easy, and it tastes so good. So there you go. Have a great week. Catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Bye.